Join me for this message.
God is love. That's today's topic, my brothers and sisters. God is love. And I'm going to suggest something to you. You have probably heard the term, love is love. There is nothing of the sort. The real truth and the only truth is God is love. And I'm going to show you from scriptures. Today we're going to look at John 4 verses 16. Follow along with me as we read John 4 verses 16. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us, because God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. We usually talk about love when we're talking about people who are getting married, and couples say, I do and I love you, and they say we love each other. To most of the people in the world, love is having sex. They call it making love. Can you make love? I have that question for you. Can you make love? But what is love? The scriptures say God is love. That is the truth and the only truth. Let us look at some definitions of love. We're going to look at what the dictionary defines love as. The Oxford Dictionary, what scholar defines it as, and what the Bible says it is. And the Bible is the constitution of the kingdom of heaven on earth. The Oxford Dictionary will tell you that it is an intense feeling of deep affection, a great interest and pleasure in something. Mahatma Gandhi says love is the strongest force the world possesses, and yet it is the humblest imaginable. Nelson Mandela says people must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Let us look at the Greek language, because the Bible was translated from Hebrew to Greek to Armenian to English. And we're going to look at the Greek language, because the English language is really limited, because it translates the Greek language 5 different forms of love into just one love. In the Greek language, there are 5 different forms of love, and we're going to look at these 5 and how, when translated, it makes it confusing in the English language, because you can't love your wife the same way you love your friend or your brother or a dog or chocolate or whatever items you love. These are all different. So we're going to look at the Greek language, how they translate the 5 forms of love, and how it is translated in English, and how we differentiate between all of them. So let's start with all 5 words in Greek that are love. So we're going to start with eros, then we're going to go to philia, we're going to go to agape, we're going to go to nomos, and we're going to go to storge. So we're going to define all of these 5 meanings of love in Greek, because the Bible was translated from Hebrew to Greek to Armenian to English. But the English word, as I said, is limited, and it only have love. But the Greek word have 5 different forms of love. Eros, that's E-R-O-S, eros, and it is derived from we derive that word in English, erotic, but the Greek word for it is eros. Eros, this love is physical, sensual intimacy between a husband and a wife. It expresses sexual romantic attraction. Eros is also the name of the mythological Greek god of love, sexual desire, physical attraction, and physical love. So eros is the love between a man and a woman. And there are only 2 genders, a man and a woman, Adam and Eve. So eros is the sexual attraction between a man and a woman. Or if they're unmarried, it's like a lust. So eros is a physical, sensual intimacy between a husband and a wife. Philia, the next one is philia, P-H-I-L-I-A. Philia is love without romantic attraction, and it occurs between friends and or families and family members. So philia is love between your friends and your family members with you. It occurs when both people share the same morals, values, and respect, and the respect they share in their community. referred to as brotherly love. So philia is really brotherly love, family love, the love you have between your family. The next kind of love comes from the Greek word agape. So the next kind of love comes from the Greek word agape, A-G-A-P, and is often considered the highest form of love. So the agape is considered the highest form of love, and it embodies selflessness, sacrifice, and unconditional